Do you own a piece of land? Then you would have definitely heard of fencing. In this video, we will be covering what are the 3 biggest myths and 3 truths when it comes to fencing. Hi there, this is Kunal here, one of the co-founders and CEO of Just Fence, and every month we interact with thousands of landowners and they have lots of questions about fencing, and here we are presenting the 3 biggest myths that they have. The first myth that a lot of people carry is that fencing is not needed. Let me tell you the truth, this is far from reality. Fencing is absolute necessary, but why? See, when you had bought that plot of land, or if it was an ancestral land, the land value was very small. But now if you see that the land has appreciated so much, in most of the cases it has gone 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and at the same time a lot of development has happened in and around your land. Now, when such an activity is happening in and around your land, suddenly your land becomes a hotspot where a lot of people start eyeing in, and a lot of you have land mafias, etc., who start targeting such kind of vacant plots. So it's very important that now, because this land is now an important part of your asset portfolio, it's very important to kind of fence it. We have seen even in gated communities, vacant lands kind of getting targeted. So it's absolutely important that fencing is needed. The second biggest myth that people carry is that fencing is costly. Let me tell you something, this is again far from reality. Fencing is a very, very small fraction of your overall cost of land. It costs you roughly about 0.1% to maximum 5% of your overall land value. And one of the biggest myths that people carry is that the larger the land, the more expensive fencing gets. In fact, it's the reverse. For example, if you take an acre of land, fencing may cost roughly about $1 lakh. And most people would think that, oh, if I have a 10 acre land, it would cost me 10 lakhs. That's not the truth. A 10 acre land would just cost you about around, say, 3 lakh rupees. So the larger the size of the land increases, fencing cost does not increase in the same way. In fact, it gets cheaper and cheaper. Third biggest myth people carry is that fencing is a very time consuming process. The truth is, yes, it is actually a time consuming process if you do it on your own. But today you have a lot of professional companies which have come up, which really make things very easy to you. All you need to do is give the Google location of your property. They do everything right from visiting the property, locating the cornerstones, and fencing everything. But if you go to do it on your own, it's a very tedious process. You have to go buy the materials, arrange for labors, and you have to spend at least 2-3 days or maybe weeks in order to get your property fenced. But if you go to a professional fencing company, everything can get done in a matter of days in a very, very professional manner. And you don't even have to be there on the site when the fencing is getting done, because everything is updated over WhatsApp. So to summarize, these are the 3 myths. Is fencing needed? Absolutely yes. Is fencing costly? Absolutely not. Is fencing a time-consuming process? Not really if you're going with a professional agency. Thank you. This is once again Kunal from Just Fence. We can definitely guide you with, if you're thinking of fencing your property. Feel free to like and subscribe us. See you in the next video. Thank you.